Alright, you are welcome again. How are you doing and how is the tutorial so far? Hope you are catching up, alright? Let's see what we have for today. We are still solving limit under calculus. And then this question says, evaluate the limit if it exists. Lim as x approaches 0. Square root of x squared plus 1 minus 1 all over square root of x squared plus 16 minus 4. Okay, this is what we are asked to solve. And then if we are to plug in the value for x, which is 0, as x approaches 0, let's see what we are going to have and then see if there is a need for our evaluations of our solving. Okay, now if we insert 0 wherever we see x, we're going to have 0 all over 0. Is that true? Say yes. Yes. Okay, now let's see. That means we got a work to do. That means there is a need for our evaluation. Now let's see. We have lim as x approaches 0. Square root of x squared plus 1 minus 1 all over square root of x squared plus 16 minus 4. Okay, so here we are having square root in a numerator, square root in a denominator. So that means we are going to multiply this by the conjugate of the numerator all over the conjugate of the numerator times again the conjugate of the denominator all over the conjugate of the denominator. Hope you understand the logic we are doing, right? So when we say conjugate divided by conjugate, what will it give us? It will give us 1. 1 multiplied by our function, it does not change. And again, the conjugate divided by the conjugate, it will give us 1. 1 multiplied by our function, it remains the same. Okay? Now let's go. Let me show you. And then we talked about the conjugate, how to figure out the conjugate in our first tutorial. Okay, please watch a tutorial on conjugate operation. All right. Okay, let's go. We are going to have lim as x approaches 0, square root of x squared plus 1 minus 1 all over square root of x squared plus 16 minus 4 times the conjugate of numerator, which is square root of x squared plus 1 all over the same conjugate, square root of x squared plus 1 times the conjugate of the denominator now, square root of x squared plus 16 plus 4 all over the same conjugate, square root of x squared plus 16 plus 4. Okay, now let's see. This expression can be written as lim as x approaches 0, square root of x squared plus 1 minus 1 in bracket, square root of x squared plus 1 in bracket, square root of x squared plus 16 plus 4 in bracket, all over square root of x squared plus 16 minus 4 in bracket, square root of x squared plus 1 in bracket, square root of x squared plus 16 plus 4 in bracket. Okay, this can be written like this. All right. Now, let's see what we can do again. Let's perform the multiplication in a numerator. So the conjugate multiplied by the conjugate, okay? Okay. Now, in a numerator, we are having square root of x squared plus 1 minus 1 times square root of x squared plus 1 plus 1. So if you perform this operation, we are going to have x squared plus 1 in bracket minus 1. Okay, good. In our denominator, let's multiply square root of x squared plus 16 minus 4 times square root of x squared plus 16 plus 4. So when you multiply this, we are going to have x squared plus 16 minus 16. Okay, so therefore we are having lim as x approaches 0, x squared plus 1 in bracket, all in bracket again minus 1, then square root of x squared plus 16 plus 4 in bracket, all over x squared plus 16 in bracket minus 16 in bracket again. Square root of x squared plus 1 in bracket. Okay, good. From here, let's open the bracket from the first term in the numerator. If we do so, we're going to have x squared plus 1 minus 1, which will give us 1 minus 1 will give us 0. So we are having x squared. In our denominator also, let's open the bracket also. We'll have x squared plus 16 minus 16. Then we'll have 16 minus 16, 0. So we'll be left with x squared also. So that means we are having lim as x approaches 0, x squared, open bracket, square root of x squared plus 16 plus 4, all over x squared, square root of x squared plus 1 plus 1. Okay, so from here we can see clearly that we are having x squared in a numerator and x squared in a denominator, so they can cancel out. So we'll be left with lim as x approaches 0, square root of x squared plus 16 plus 4, all over square root of x squared plus 1 plus 1. Now from here we can impute our value for x. We are having as x approaches 0. So anywhere we see x, we are going to insert 0 there. So in so doing, we are going to have lim as x approaches 0, square root of 0 square plus 16 plus 4 all over 0 square root of 0 square plus 1 plus 1. So 0 square is 0 plus 16 is 16. So we are having square root of 16 plus 4. So square root of 16 is what? 4. 4 plus 4, we have 8. That is in our numerator. Then let's go to our denominator. We'll have square root of 0 square plus 1. So 0 square is 0 plus 1 is 1. We're having square root of 1 plus 1, that is 2. So we are having lim as x approaches 0, 8 all over 2. 8 all over 2 is equal to 4. So finally, we have solved this, we have evaluated this, and then we come up with a value equal to what? 4. So the evaluation of the limit lim as x approaches 0, square root of x squared plus 1 minus 1 all over square root of x squared plus 16 minus 4 is equal to 4. Alright? Yes. Thank you very much for watching. Please keep practicing. You are not doing us any good. After watching, you don't practice them. Please practice them, alright? Okay, please do subscribe if you have not. Alright? See you next time.